Oh, my favorite sound.
Mine's a little clean today, though.
Yeah, that's all right.
Sorry.
It's Friday. It's Friday.
I'm at that point in my life where if I'm going to go into the weekend, I need to hydrate before.
Yeah.
Like lots of water.
Yeah. This is White Claw. It's technically water.
Yeah, it's water with a boatload of sugar, a little dabble of alcohol.
Yeah, a little pinch.
Little pinch. What's up, man?
Just enough to get me going. It's Friday.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen you since like 3 safety briefs ago.
It's been a minute since we've been on here together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where you been at?
I've been all over the place. Where have you been?
I've been here with Sarah.
Yeah. A lot's gone on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just got back at like 11 p.m. last night. And now, bam, here I am today, Friday, safety brief. And we're going into the weekend. What a weekend it's going to be.
You really give yourself to Grunt style. You know that. Let me just start by saying, let me be the first to say thank you for your service.
You're welcome. Am I a hero? I can't say. But yes.
I feel like that's determined day to day.
Yeah.
Like hour by hour.
By hour.
Is he? Yeah, man. It's Friday. Welcome to the safety brief. This is where we tell you, we give recommendations on stupid shit not to do when you're gonna do it anyways.
We know you're gonna do it anyway. That's the fun of the game, man.
Yeah, I agree. What's crazy right now?
We're gonna tell you what not to do. You're gonna go out there, you're gonna do it, and then you're gonna come back Monday and be like, well, guys, guess what? We know.
We see the tweets.
We see.
We get the messages.
We see your guys' comments.
No, we see in our beer guarantees when they submit their stories on
how
they got wild stains.
Sure, yeah. Oh, it's a mayonnaise stain. Don't know how that got there. Sure.
Bro, that's bodily fluids.
Yeah. Yeah, don't send it back in. Just hang on to that one. Hang on to that one, man.
So it's the weekend, man. What are you doing? So like you said, you were at the airport till 11. You're here bright and early. You look great.
Thank you.
Got any plans for the weekend?
In San Antonio here, we're like getting ready for Fiesta.
Yeah, party time.
Yeah, so I'm prepping for Fiesta. I want to go see the new Super Mario Bros. movie, dude.
Can we talk about
Yes, I think we have to.
Okay.
So you've seen it.
I saw it.
I have not.
Okay, great.
I'm going to go see it this weekend. I might go see it tonight.
Go see it tonight and then again this weekend.
I might, man. I might.
Because we're going. So I took the family last weekend. We're Super Mario fans. Like I'm that dad. It's like, hey, you want to play this game I used to play back in the 90s, and it's completely crush them.
Yeah.
You'll never get good at this. You'll never beat me at this.
That's being a good parent.
Yeah. If anyone's gonna break your spirits first, it's gonna be me.
Yeah.
Right.
Never let them win.
So we're there, and the movie is total nostalgia. It's great. I could care less for so-and-so's voice should have been better.
Don't care.
Put the politics aside and just be a fucking kid for once, Like Mike, my kids tell me all the time. They're like, dude, where's your creativity? Aren't you a content creator? This is what they do.
Oh, God, your kids do air quotes?
Right? So I shouldn't even taken them to the movie. But no, I'm kidding. I love those guys. But no, it was super nostalgic. Lots of good action. The mushroom scenes. We talk at Grunt Style. If you're following our content, we talk a lot about psychedelics. Super Mario was for psychedelics.
Okay.
Mario doesn't overcome anything until he puts a big ass shroom in his body.
Well, as it should be. As it should be.
So relatable. Right there. Like checks the block for me.
Maybe Mario's a veteran.
After what he goes through in this movie, I'd put him up there.
Okay.
Is it combat related? But does he kind of break his back to save everybody? Absolutely.
And honestly, look, that's what veterans do. We just break our backs to save the whole world.
Sure, someone has to. Rocket everywhere. But the other side of that was Bowser. Right. I'm a big Jack Black guy.
I love Jack Black.
Bowser is amazing. He's a villain. He sings. He gets away with everything he wants. He's hilarious. He's an asshole. He knows it. It's great.
So, is Bowser really a villain, or is he just misunderstood, man?
I think he's misunderstood.
I agree.
It's like our buddy Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Right. Was he a mass murderer, or is he just trying to defend his property from these horny ass kids all over his land?
Oh, look, nobody wants a bunch of horny kids fucking all over their property.
They don't want me fucking on your property.
Yeah, unless you're an Airbnb owner, because that's essentially what happens in Airbnbs.
You know what? They deserve it with their $300 fee.
Yeah. If you're going to charge me $300, I am boning on everything in that house.
Speaking of bones, in the in the Super Mario movie, there's the the Goombas.
Oh yes,
The Goombas steal the show. I feel.
Okay.
Toad steals the show.
Well, I think Bowser's just a guy who's trying to get some peach, and I think we can all relate to that.
I can get
at the end of the day.
He just tries to express himself. He gets a little angry sometimes. I get that.
Maybe Bowser's a veteran. Maybe he's got some anger issues that he needs to go to therapy.
Perhaps.
Maybe if Bowser did some psychedelics, he'd be a little bit more chill.
I don't want to ruin the movie for you. You're gonna have to watch it.
Okay,
but that kind of happens.
It's on my to-do list tonight.
But just for some perspective, here's some information about the movie so far.
Okay.
$445 million worldwide.
That's a lot.
Biggest worldwide opening for a weekend animated film, and highest grossing film based on a video game.
Huh. Now, I want to temper that by saying, how many video game based movies are out there?
Oh, there's tons.
Is there a ton?
I mean, look at The Last of Us on HBO. That's based on.
That's true. That's true.
And they're pretty.
That's true.
Pretty down the line.
That was a great show.
Yeah, never seen it.
I watched it. I'm ready for season 2.
I read good things. I just haven't had time to get into a show. Sorry.
It's so hard to like sit in front of a TV and focus for any period of time.
Agree.
Especially with like our lives and everything that you and I do on a daily basis. It's impossible sometimes to just focus.
Insane. You know what else is coming up that's also insane? April 18th is the last day to file your taxes.
Guess what I have not done
so
yet.
Are you gonna I was about to say, this weekend are you filing your taxes?
I guess I should, huh?
If you visit americangrit.com, we provided a couple articles to, if you need that extension, if you need to provide a little bit more proof on why you need to tell Uncle Sam to suck it.
Oh God.
Visit americangrit.com. Read up today how to file your extension. You have till April 18th to file. So
I don't like the IRS in general. It's like the 3-letter like agencies. I'm not fans of IRS, ATF, TSA. Like they can all just go play in traffic.
Why does the IRS need guns?
I don't know. Probably to take our money from us.
It's just, I don't understand why all of them need to. Like, why do you want to give nerds guns?
I don't understand why the federal government keeps needing more money. Like, you haven't been responsible with what I gave you in the first place.
Right. Again, visit American Grid to file your tax extensions.
Oh boy, taxes.
What we're doing on the 18th, VBT is dropping another release, and we're actually talking about the biggest tax evader in U.S. American history.
Is it the federal government?
It should be. They're involved.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder how much of the strings they were pulling.
Yeah, shocker.
Makes you wonder. But we got a safety brief also coming up. So yeah, just check out for that. Check out on the 18th. We got we're wrapping up season 6 of VBT. So lots of violence, lots of names inducted to the Hall of Fame, the VBT Hall of Fame. And yeah, we're gonna wrap it up and then we jump into season 7.
Yeah. So there's a lot going on at Grunt Style.
Yep.
And one thing I wanna hit on, we're pushing in towards May. We're midpoint of April here. May's coming up. Memorial Day weekend. Norfolk, Virginia.
Memorial Day month in general.
Day month in general here at Grunt Style. And you guys are going to see a ton of cool content that we have coming out. And then if you are anywhere near Norfolk, Virginia, which I was just in Virginia, and if you are anywhere near Norfolk, I'm sorry. But Memorial Day weekend, we will be out there. We're going to be part of the Patriotic Festival in Norfolk, Virginia.
So how many people are planning to go out to that? Like total, like how many people go to Patriotic?
It's supposed to be huge, like thousands of people a day. 3-day country concert festival. Sam Hunt, Cody Johnson, who I'm a Cody Johnson fan. But yeah, it's going to be a blast. So if you're anywhere out there, come out, say hello.
Who can we expect from Grunt Style to be out there? Because I know I got the invite.
I'll be there.
Then the invite was taken away because other people were going.
So. I'll be there. Dan will be there. I believe Tim's going to be there.
Nice.
A bunch of the Grunt Style crew is going to be there. So.
And then we also have that pop-up store. It's happening.
Yes, we have a pop-up store at the Patriotic Festival, but we'll also have one in Norfolk that'll be there for a while. So if you want to come grab some Grunt Style gear and some swag, do it.
Yeah,
that's the time.
And then you guys have a lot of tickets too, right?
Yeah, we're going to be giving away a ton of tickets. So if you like Sam Hunt and Cody Johnson, and I don't remember who the other person is.
Country music.
Yeah, country music. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Yeah. If you're looking for an excuse to break out your boots and your cowboy hat and pack a fat dip and get to Yeehaw, and here it is. This is your excuse. So come out and hang out with us, grab some tickets. We're going to be doing giveaways and all kinds of contests and giving away swag and shooting people with t-shirt cannons. So
In the face.
in the face.
Fuck yeah.
You want a shirt, you have to have some pain. Nothing's free.
And you can't be guaranteed if you bleed. Check this out, man. Since this is the safety brief, I was looking at some content provided by the Military Times.
Okay.
And I wanted to run this by you just to get your perspective. You know, you are our safety brief representative, sponsor, liaison,
Expert.
subject matter expert.
Subject matter expert.
SME.
Yeah. If I'm telling you not to do it, it's probably because I've done it.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start reading.
Okay.
You just let me know what your thoughts are. But just to intro to this, it's no secret that you love to cut loose. But please read this advice whilst dropping a deuce.
That rhymes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might save you a pesky Article 15, or at least prevent a drunk-fueled punch to the spleen. We know what that means.
I'm getting a vibe here.
Okay, so let me.
Okay.
When going on drinking at the watering hole, you may want to avoid chugging an entire fishbowl.
Okay.
While it might at the same time seem like great fun, at PT the next day, you'll lose your lunch on the run.
This is very. Did Dr. Seuss write the safety brief today?
Today's Dr. Seuss's safety brief. Yes.
Okay.
But now I will say we're not chugging shit. We're not drinking anything from the water hole, and lunch isn't coming up on the run.
Yeah, no, I'm not running.
Today's Peak Fest was sponsored by PBR, which is conveniently available at your local classics.
Perfect.
Ugh.
Dr. Seuss. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
he was a veteran.
Was he?
Yeah, I think he was in the Signal.
Ah, so he was a nerd.
Can you imagine if he was like a sniper, like a body stacker?
Oh man.
It'd be
tatted up.
Tatted, green, but still tatted.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's the Grinch. What am I saying? Not Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. All right, next. If you should land at your local strip joint, please be wary and heed my next point. If into the champagne room a dancer steers you, it's only your wallet they're trying to screw. Watch out for all those all-you-can-eat buffets, especially near the meat or the crusty fish fillet.
Okay, I want to talk about this point. There's a couple things I want to bring up here.
Okay.
Thing number one, which actually is another Dr. Seuss thing. You're welcome. Thing number one, what do you mean that the stripper doesn't love me? She said she did.
Oh, yeah. She said I'm sure she was waiting for you all day.
Yeah. All day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow. I've got a lot of reconciliation to do.
Right. So the champagne room isn't just for you?
Yeah. Wow. Okay. And then thing number two, look, I get it. It's a strip club. But I've been to some strip clubs that had some amazing buffets.
Yes.
But
food.
But I will say you never eat the fish at the strip club. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't do it. There's a strip club in Portland.
Okay.
That's got an incredible steak dinner there.
What do you? So I've been to strip clubs that have I'm sorry, establishments.
Yeah.
For you conservatives. But that, you know, I don't like having a meal. I like having finger food.
Yeah. Appetizers, hors d'oeuvres.
Finger foods. Yeah.
That could go.
Fish. You don't eat fish fillets.
No, you don't eat the fish at the strip club. Okay. All right. Good point.
Good point. Yeah. Is there a limit? You should we cap a community fundraising establishment spend? Like if you're going out to these strip clubs, what's too much?
Oh man, that all depends on your wallet, you know.
It depends on your pay grade.
If you're a lower enlisted guy, I know how much you make, and you're not making enough strip club money. $100, dude.
Right, and it's Tostitos, chips, and queso for the next week.
Yeah, top ramen.
Top ramen.
Pull out your cash ahead of time that you feel comfortable spending, and leave your debit card somewhere else because they will milk you for everything. I know it happened to me on my birthday last year. Key West, man.
Okay, so these next two go together. I feel avoid fights with locals when out at dinner. Punching civilians in the face doesn't make you a winner. Dr. Seuss, I'm gonna have to deny,
I
disagree with that one. Sometimes you need an elbow to the jaw, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry. The guy who almost joined the Navy SEALs is obviously lying, but clocking him in the jaw won't be that gratifying. See, again, that's a fucking lie.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like that's a nice thing. Oh, I was a
Like,
Navy SEAL sniper ranger beret. Oh, were you? Okay.
I used to hang out at this bar in North Carolina called Patty's. It was the airport bar. Everybody there was paratrooper, and anyone that came in that was tabbed or was a ranger or that was like, oh well, I'm this. It was fight. It would fight. It was
Yeah.
so afterwards. The next day, we would actually be talking about this. Man, fuck that guy. We would. It was a badge of honor.
Yeah.
And even if you got your ass kicked, it was even better.
How do you know if somebody's a Green Beret or a Navy SEAL or a Ranger?
They'll tell you.
They'll tell you within the first 30 seconds. Hi, my name is so and so, and I'm a Green Beret.
Thanks.
Thanks. Great. Hi, my name is Brandon. I'm a fat piece of shit. Nice to meet you.
Right. A slight warning as well against hitting on strangers. When drunk, it can pose many a danger. Getting married in a pinch is too much of a cliche, even if it does bump into your housing pay. I think what he's saying here is don't get married this weekend.
Don't marry the stripper.
Don't marry a stripper.
Always good advice.
And always learn from the second time you do it, guys. I've heard stories like, oh, the second one was different.
No, it's not.
Buddy, so yeah, no.
Well, look,
no.
we all know that you're not really a veteran or in the military until you've had your first divorce. So
I ask people that they get
Yeah.
offended by it. Like, oh, I'm getting married. I'm like, oh, first one?
Yeah. Great. We'll do this again in 2 years.
Invite me to the next one.
Yeah.
Don't go out drive. So here's the next one. Don't go out driving after you've had a few drinks, because getting a DUI, quite frankly, stinks. Well, that's gay. And remember, this counts as for bikes, scooters too. A ticket would be awfully embarrassing. Have you ever seen that safety brief where that Marine and it was the platoon sergeant Gunny is out there giving a safety brief, and he's using two Marines on how to not get a DUI on a Segway?
No.
Oh, it's hilarious. So he has these two Marines, and they kind of like they're both into it, right? So he gets on the Segway. Since they don't have a Segway, they use a Marine who throws his feet up, and the Marine gets on top and gets the feet and starts drinking and driving the Segway. And they're like, "Is he drinking and driving? All the wheels moving. It's motorized." Article 15.
Yeah. You can get a DUI or a DWI for anything. Bicycle, scooter. You can get a DUI on a horse. This is Texas.
That sounds like some Texas shit.
That's some Texas shit.
Sorry.
Yeah. Again, I was just in Virginia. That's some Virginia shit.
Last one. Again, I think it wraps up into taxes. That's how I interpret it. But enjoy nights out with your squad. Don't piss off Uncle Sam. He's a wrathful God.
Oh, think they're Uncle Sam thinks he's a god.
Yeah, he wishes.
He wishes.
So that's some safety brief recommendations. I know you got yours of your own.
Yeah.
Before we end the show, would you like to take us into the safety brief?
Yeah, let's do the safety brief. I think those are some great points given to us by Dr. Seuss. Thank you, Dr. Seuss. Thank you for your service. But guys, for real, safety brief. And I know you're going to do it anyway. Don't drink and drive. If you're drinking, don't drive. It's not worth it. It's an expensive, stupid thing. And if you have money to throw away, JD and I will put our Venmos up at the end of the screen, and you can just
throw about us.
Send us money and avoid the DUI.
Yeah, I got kids, man.
Yeah. A cool little fact, let's get serious for a minute, that my platoon sergeant used to tell me, if you're drunk and you call a tow truck, the tow truck will take your car and you back home. And it's about the price of an Uber, depending on where you are.
Really?
Yeah.
Every time I got my shit towed, it's $300 to get it up.
Don't know how true that is, but if you're like, oh, I can't leave my car, hey, call a tow truck. They'll take both of you guys home. We used to have a taxi/tow truck fund at the CQ desk when I was in.
Oh,
so if a guy fucked up, took a taxi or a tow truck home, there was a taxi fund at the CQ desk. They pay for your taxi, and then you had like 48 hours to repay.
I bet you the barracks has like DUI, not DUI. It's like IOUs. They're probably in debt.
Yeah, for sure.
Front desk is minus like $1,000 right now.
So
probably more.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, I remember when that they had that set up too. They'd come into whoever was at HQ, and they would tell them like, "Sorry, well, you don't have money. Like you're the government. And he's like, I'm a private. I'm not the government.
Yeah, I am not the government.
And
dude.
I'm here for the next 24 hours because I'm told to.
Yeah. So don't drink and drive. It's not worth it. It's expensive. It's stupid. Guys, if you're going to go out with a good group of people, man. Have a plan. Know where you're going to go. Know how you're going to get there. Mistakes happen when you don't have a plan. So at least put some thought into it beforehand. But go out, have a good time. You've all earned it. You deserve it.
Please let loose. Don't bottle that shit up.
No, I know we're going to. You know, we work hard here during the week, and on the weekend we play hard. So whatever that looks like for you, whether it's going out, having a couple beers with the boys, or hanging out with the family and the kids, or hitting the river, it's starting to warm up. It's about that time.
Show some thighs.
Yeah, skies out, thighs out.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
If you're in the water, wear a life jacket. Don't be stupid. I've lost a buddy who drowned in a river. So wear a life jacket, man. But go out, have a good time, enjoy the weekend. Fiesta time here in San Antonio.
Fiesta everywhere. It's fiesta.
Yeah. When I flew in last night, the airport looked like Mexico just vomited all over it.
It's like if Mexico and Easter had a baby.
Yeah. I was like, wow, this is a lot.
Yeah.
This is a lot.
I'm here for it. I like it.
Yeah, I love Fiesta. Oyster bakes next weekend.
Yep. You guys, that'll do it for us here at Grunt Style. This has been the safety brief.
What's the Four Toast Salute?
Let's let you lead the Four Toast Salute.
Okay. So. Well, grab a drink, fill your hand. To those that served. Cheers.
Cheers.
To those who supported us while we served. Couldn't have done it without you. Cheers. To those young bucks out there still carrying the torch of freedom and still serving to this day. Cheers.
Cheers to you.
And lastly, to our brothers and sisters that never made it home, we remember you. Cheers.
Be safe this weekend. See the Super Mario movie. You're going to have to let me know what you think.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
All right.
All right. Grunt Style out.